This looks like a nice place to set up shop here. Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while. It's been like about a week. I upload weekly, so today I'm gonna answer the question that I've been asked the most out of pretty much the whole time I've been doing photography. How do I start taking photos? How do I start doing photography? I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I tell everyone else. And also I'm going to tell you a story of how I got into photography personally. The first thing you want to do is find your motive. What makes you motivated and what you enjoy doing. You see, if you're taking photos of something that you don't like and you're just doing it just because, you're not going to enjoy it and you're not going to want to get into photography. Shoot something that you enjoy doing. Shoot something that you like to look at. Whether it's landscapes, portraits, sports, anything. And while you're enjoying taking photos of something that you like, it helps you learn more because you're doing it a lot more as well. People tell me all the time that they don't have an expensive camera that they can use to take beautiful shots or whatever. Stupid bugs. Honestly, you can take good photography with about any camera. Most cell phones these days have cameras in them, and most of them are really good. Probably a lot better than most of the DSLRs that were out just a couple of years ago. I take a lot of pictures with this phone and I post them as if it was with my DSLR. Now, how I got into photography. Honestly, it all started with me learning to skateboard. I started skateboarding with my friends and I was like, hey, how cool would it be to film us skateboarding and doing these tricks, right? So I got my own camera and we started filming everything. But Tanner, that's video, that's not photography. Would you let me finish the story? Once I got into this video industry and started filming my friends skateboarding, I learned how to edit. I ended up going to school for film, which is where I actually found photography. You see, my sophomore year into school, I took a photo class because my instructor told me that it would help me with my lighting and composition skills in video. And when I took that class, I was blown away with how much I enjoy photography so much. It probably took away video from me completely in that program. And then I started photographing everything. I photographed stars, I photographed skateboarding, I photographed landscapes. And then later in college, my friends started to go to these different like DJ clubs that were happening downtown and by the campus that we went to. And I went and I brought my DSLR just for fun and games, and I actually enjoyed taking photos of like the DJ and the crowd, and that's how I got into concert photography. These are my prints. All these prints are actually available at tannerwilsonphoto.com, so you can pick any photo that you want that's on there, just screenshot it and email me at tannerwilsonphotography@gmail.com. This is actually the first concert photo that I took right here. I don't know if that's in focus. This is a crowd shot of the DJ right there, and the crowd's out there, and they're all having a good time. And I thought that was pretty cool how you can catch something like this on just one simple photograph and catch different emotions of one simple event. And then my motivation went on straight on to concert photography. I fell in love with it. I followed so many concert photographers on Instagram, looked up their websites. It was my favorite thing to do, and I wanted to do it, but I had no clue on how to do it. So I started looking that up on Google, and I didn't really know what to do besides email the band, or bands, or the publicist, or manager, or whatever. I came across this show that was actually happening in Portland, Maine, at the State Theater. It was actually a show with the artist Lady Lamb. I have the print right here of the show. Right here was the first actual concert I've shot that was not in a club. It was actually at the State Theater in Maine. This girl here, I emailed her, and she actually let me shoot shoot her band and the first 3 songs of her set. Honestly, I can't thank her enough because that opened a lot of doors for me. Having these photos right here in my portfolio helped me be able to shoot more shows saying, hey, I've shot this show and these are the photos I took. Would you be interested in letting me shoot the artist at this show and this venue? Whatever. Not 6 months after that, I was shooting a lot more shows throughout the months, and 6 months later, I photographed Blink-182. And honestly, I thought that was a huge milestone for me because, I mean, come on, it's Blink-182, and I got to photograph them. Like, come on. So honestly, it's just hard work. That's all it is, hard work. A lot of online networking, a lot of communicating with many different people in the industry just to get a simple portfolio picture on your website so people can see that you've done this before and so they can trust you with photographing at their show or whatever event that you're doing. So that's how I got into photography. But honestly, guys, it's really these 3 things. Finding your motive, which finding whatever you enjoy doing or whatever you enjoy looking at. Number 2, photographing it. And keep photographing it, keep photographing it, keep photographing it, keep photographing it, keep shooting. That's the only practice you need to get better as a photographer. And number 3, networking with other photographers. Photographers love talking to other photographers, you'd be surprised. They love critiquing other photographers' work. They love asking you what you think of their work. It's a great little group and a great little industry to be a part of. Honestly, it's a great way to pass the time and enjoy nature a little bit. 10 years ago, I would have driven straight by like mountains and everything and just didn't even look at them. Now I pull over, I look at them, I enjoy nature and what it has to offer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a good thumbs up and subscribe. I post weekly videos, so keep an eye out for the next video that I'm going to post, which is probably next Friday or something like that. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good weekend or something. I don't know. Bye.